And hello to all friends, Potatoes are with you. And today, we continue to survive on the server from Ramba with the Crete mod. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to me and click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. Well, let's traditionally see what I've done since the previous part. First of all, what they could see from the very beginning was that I finally started building a normal house for myself. And look, by the way, at the back of the house. Yes, I have such a small forest growing. Yes, I started growing a small forest here because, as you may remember, I just had a huge problem with the lack of wood. I just didn't have it almost anywhere. Over there, only such small bushes grow, and in principle, everything. There was no way I could get it anymore. I planted a small number of seedlings, about 3 of them, and started growing them here. I grew, and in the end, I even wound up with a small forest like this. And now, I even started to build myself a house like this with an oak tree, which by the way in my opinion looks pretty good. By the way, write in the comments how do you like it. Maybe there is something to add here. Can't you add more foundation here, or is it a blind spot? What is it generally called? Write by the way also. Then what kind of door should I make here? I do not know. Maybe chocolate. As you remember I did once on the hop lane. You know, one made of dark oak. Only the truth still needs to be found. Here, well, in general, I want to make some kind of typical door here. Then we go here. Here, I have a floor made of such riverwood boards. Yes, here I have such a cool tree. This is some kind of aquatic upgrade mod. Then here, I had my house like this. I destroyed it. Also, by the way, I broke that watermill that was here, and I decided to move it a little because somehow I couldn't stand in the house. I also made myself some steps here to climb to the 2nd floor. Well, I haven't finished the roof yet because I don't know what to make a roof out of. I'll probably decide later. And in general, this is how it looks like from the outside again. I also want to finish this blind area here, or whatever it's called. The foundation, in general, is some kind of andesite, and do everything according to beauty. By the way, what I noticed on the map is that I have such a forest here. A small forest of birch trees. Perhaps I will get just the same birch there, and make myself a birch ceiling like this. I think it will be cool. Here's another by the way. See how media ideas arose. I want to make myself a mechanical crafter right in the house. To do this, you will need a large amount of space, but perhaps just somewhere under the stairs here, I can place it all. Although I can dig a little down here, and I will have such a mechanical crafter. Then, I will spend my time in the house everywhere, and in short, it will really be such a creative house for me, so to speak. I'll eat my chicken. And by the way, what else did I want to tell you? It turns out that the drills work a little differently here. They do not collect resources in the chest, but it will be necessary to put barrels. I'll say it right away, so that you don't have any problems here. Then here's what I have in my chest now. By the way, I got a lot for myself here. Toothless helped me get iron. Now I have a lot of hardware. Just as you may have noticed already at the beginning of the series, here is such an iron set, here is such a sword, an iron tool. So now I'm right very cool. So in general, let's do what today. I will take the book first, and I will do the task, because it is interesting, and I think that you will also like it. Look, here we have an achievement for ordinary Minecraft, and I have completed one of the achievements. This is to make a good weapon. In this case, it is a sword, and we are given some kind of cleaver diamond knife. Look, we are now very dangerous right now. What's the damage here? 4.5 units. But in general, you can now make food for yourself with it. Okay, I'll put it down for now. Great, what's next? We don't have anything like that here. I think I will. We haven't mined any diamonds yet, so let's move on to era technology, or something like that. Technology, in short, something like that. In general, look, for some reason, I didn't pick up the achievement here. We are given 4 andesites, and here we are also given andesite, which we took away by the way, and 4 oak boards. Then, what do we have here goes along the branches. Here you can make a big gear, which we have already done by the way. Well, let's do it again to fulfill the achievements. So I lay out the craft, and perform another achievement. Well, everything is andesite, and here it is. So great, and what can we take away? And it will be necessary to make 8 pieces. Look, okay, let's cut it up 8 pieces. Great, all the achievement is there, and we take it away. Sasha gives us a whole mechanical crafter, and 4 additional large gears, which is cool, because by the way, mechanical crafting is quite expensive at our level of development. Lead will need brass, so it will be useful to us, though I don't know where to put one thing, but let's put it for now. Here I want to insert, and where is the middle here between the torches? Here it is, yes. Well, let's put one thing here, right the very first one. Here we have the basis. So we continue to perform further achievement. By the way, we should install an energy source at all. We, as you may remember further, have 3 wheels like this, or rather 2 things. One thing we have done, and I propose to make a better source of kinetic energy with the help of these water wheels. To do this, you will need water wheels, as well as a place where it will be placed. By the way, we can still sleep 8 people. Well, let's try. Maybe we can still make a day. Yes, of course they don't want to sleep. That's what 2 people out of 4 are now, so okay. Let's continue here to survive in the dark like this. By the way, It's just unrealistically dark with these shaders, just look at it. Practically nothing is visible. And now I'm going to take another torch, and it may even get worse to some extent. And it's very dark in our house. In short, shaders are of course very good, but in some cases, it makes everything very dark. And especially in caves, you just have to put torches there at every step. As I said, I want to install water wheels. For them it is necessary to make some kind of housing or something, or whatever it is called. In general, yes, the case. Here we have oak, logs, and also oak. In principle, maybe this is enough for us, and where would we do it? I would like to bring all this energy to our house right away, so we need to install it somewhere nearby, and perhaps somewhere here. We need to build such an extension. By the way, let's try to do it in the style of our house. And here it would be necessary to break this tree. So here I have a width of 5 blocks, and look, let's say I'll do it here. We'll probably have 1 or here. Let's do it better here. Yes, here it will be 1, 2 and also 3. Now it all needs to be somehow enclosed with these beams here. Let's call them beams, so let there be beams, so epic. Then this thing will also be placed here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oklahoma, and here again, 2, 3 and also 4. And we have something like this turns out. Then I'm going to pour water up there now, and I'm going to pour water here. Just water. And now she's going to run for more water. By the way, you can immediately make yourself an endless spring here. Let's do it there, so that you don't just run to the water every time, because it is quite far away. And I definitely remembered about the update. I expanded my site a little bit, because I thought that maybe you will all come here now, and I just won't have a place to build everything later. And so I decided to expand my site a little further. I don't think you will be offended. So look, we need 4 people. Let's get some more sleep. Toothless is sleeping, and I hope that now we will finally be able to make the morning. Otherwise there is no rush to build in the dark at all. Let's go to sleep. There's only 1 person left to make the morning. It seems to me that while I was lying here on the bed right now, I heard some kind of damage, as if it swept through someone. I don't know if it was some kind of person, but maybe it's a witch of some kind. It seemed to me that I was being followed too much. There doesn't seem to be anyone on the map, so okay. I was really scared. Yes, the creeper of course I have already blown up here a couple of times. One time when Toothless and I were testing a drill, and another time when I was standing here on the street somewhere. Therefore, yes, the creepers here are of course very dangerous, and it is necessary to finally complete. Oh, and what is it? And most likely, it broke down here, because we need to put water consistently somehow. Let's do it in short. Let's try pouring more water here, and finally not reach the water like that. What is it? We'll have to fall. That's it. In short, the last one is being put here, and finally I'm putting a water wheel here. Will it work? Come on. Doesn't want to be put on for some reason. Why is that? I don't understand. So, let's try it from here. If this wheel is broken, why doesn't it turn? Maybe there's some kind of water flowing in from the side or something. Come on. So watch 2 wheels spinning. And where else in one? Wait, where did he get sucked into? Who is this servant? Oh, he crashed. In short, I did not understand where this water wheel was made another one. I literally ran around here and found nothing. Maybe seriously, watch some more servants. Who is this? Is that a slug or something? Oh look, is anything falling off it? And there is nothing falling. So 2 water wheels is good. Here it was finally found. That's all. I put the 3rd wheel and finally build up here. Op 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything, we can also do it from above, although we will leave it. Great, finally we have the first energy. Now it remains to go into the house and somehow dilute it all there. By the way, we have iron. Now we can also make the first device in the form of this press or whatever it is called. In general, yes. Look here, we're running out of energy. I think it's cool. And now we can put a shaft here. Everyone look, since there is a shaft. Now, it would be nice to sort this whole thing out somehow. I don't even know if there can be devices like somehow in the block to make from the wall. Here just the same, everything is taken away. In short, now let's take a look. And although you can let it go on top. Exactly. So, let's make the first device, and then we will somehow supply energy. I want to do my ABS. There's an iron block. It's somewhere here like this, and then 2 more gears, and probably like this, right? Yes, everything is fine. The mechanical press turns out, and now it would have to be placed somewhere, as I said here. I want to make myself a mechanical crafter, which means it will occupy here like this. Here it will still take up space. We do more blocks like this probably, and we will put a press here, and I will probably put the press like this right away, and then I will put the depot even from below. So it will be necessary to bring energy to him somehow here. The torches will have to be rearranged. By the way, speaking of torches, I made a little mistake again. I literally almost burned down the whole house here. I broke the torch when I was breaking my first house here. And this torch, in short, set everything on fire here. The fire is spreading very quickly here. I literally barely put it out, but fortunately I was able to. And as you can see, my house is intact here. And now how to sum it all up here. Here I'm going to start a shaft. And here I have a shaft, like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's 6. And now it will have to be put here and wait, I can't do anything here, because here I will have a mechanical crafter. Wow, of course, how difficult. Let's make a mechanical crafter there, and that's it. Nothing will be complicated, and then everything will work out for us. I'll put it here then. Okay, then I can move this press here somewhere, let's say here. Yes, you can put it here at this height, and then it will be much easier to bring everything here. It is necessary to put a gearbox 10 times here, then a vertical gearbox, and another vertical gearbox here. Well, by the way, in my opinion, there is one of the achievements that is associated with this gearbox. And here it is. By the way, here's another press, and we are given a depot. In as us, by the way, there. I'll put it right here. So, we did it well. Then, by the way, you can make as many as 5 copper sheets, 5 iron, and 5 gold. By the way, I don't have any gold yet, but look what gifts there will be here. Blocks of iron, copper, gold. Yes, it will have to be done. Right now, I want to make myself these gearboxes, but in my opinion I remember how they are made. It will only need andesites, these things, and also gears. It seems like this. Yes, look, we get them. Here I go into the book, and yes, it will be possible to get 4 more gears. Great. And then what do we have there in terms of achievements? Here's another fan that can be made now. I think there is no conveyor belt, and we're not going to hell with you yet. We can still make a millstone, or something called that. Something was written to me there. In short, this is the crusher. Okay, let's put the whole thing and a comma together for now. Here I'm going to put this thing here, and I'll also need 2 vertical boxes. Look here. Oh, we happen to have an overload here by the way for some reason. And why? Yes, look, we have water flowing here in general incorrectly. We have shorter blocks to make here or something. Come on. And yes, the water is leaking, and now we can break it here. But no, it's necessary to make everything shorter here like this, and that's it. Now in short, we seem to have it all working correctly, and nothing should stop. Let's try it. We don't have anything here. Great, and although there is no way I haven't put the gearbox here yet. Well, yes, everything is spinning perfectly. It definitely works now. Well, the first device is there. Next, I would like to make that crusher. So it seems like we have everything, so let's lay it all out now. And yes, it turns out this crusher, and it will have to be powered somehow, or with a gear, and we can put the gear here as we can. But here only vertically, horizontally only there we can. And in principle, I would like to power up here somewhere, but I honestly don't know, maybe once here somehow. So, I think I have an idea. We can now take advantage of the wonders of Crate, and translate from 2 planes like this, then like this, and somehow let's put it here. Yes, it works in principle, and we can even leave it like that. But I would like to know how to do. I would like to speed up this whole thing a little. Put a gear here. Then we will have it spinning faster in my opinion. Yes, it turns a little faster than this. And then, this crusher will work a little faster. Now it can all be put, let's say, somewhere here. And yes, everything seems to be spinning. Great, now we can crush with iron, although it won't give us anything right now, because we will also need to make a fan. So let's do this now too. So, but by the way, we get zinc and also iron behind the achievement. We can throw it all here for now, so that it is crushed. And it would probably be necessary to take care of the fan. So where is the fan located? Down here. Look, we'll just have to make fans, and then they'll give us such a thing. Opana by the way on Xeric, which will be useful now, because I can't just go to hell now. And another flint. In short, for pressing iron, or yes, for things to make a fan. By the way, in my opinion, now in this version, here at this depot, and in general, even this press presses 1 piece every shot. That is, even if we throw out a stack here, one of us will not compress like that. Now, it will be done one thing at a time. Here are all 4 iron sheets, and in my opinion, is it like that? No, probably there will need to be an andesite alloy. Yes, there is a great propeller. Now it will be necessary to make a body. There is a great fan, and where can I put it? We have a problem, that we will now just have a bonfire spread all over the house, and burn everything here for us. By the way, there is an alternative option. It is to make a bonfire. Let's do that then. Exactly. Of course, there will just be a bunch of gears and all sorts of mechanisms here, but still, we need to install it somewhere. And I probably would like to do it here somewhere. We can put it somewhere here, or something, because we still have a few devices. I think there will be a little. And here we will have a mechanical crafter. Here we will have. And nothing will be here. So let's leave a place here. We'll leave it here as well. Here we can have a bonfire, like this. And here there will be a fan. Now, however, the fan will still need to be properly powered, so that it turns in the right direction. But I think we can handle it now. And I will put it here vertically. Then I will need another vertical one. We will make it. Here it is. I will put another shaft here as well. But we have a shaft. I'll put it here. And where will it blow? So, he blows into himself. It will be necessary to reverse all this, so I will put another vertical one. So let's assume here. That's it. Now it's blowing in the right direction. And here we can now. Come on. Oh. And we're setting ourselves on fire here. Look high. By the way, exactly, I remembered, we will just have a fire to fry. We also need to melt. Only lava melts here, and the lava will set the whole house on fire. In short, I think that we need to do it all somewhere outside, otherwise my whole house will just burn down. Well, okay, we'll leave this here. We'll probably cook our own food here. I don't even know what we can cook, but by the way, let's throw pork and chicken here for now. We should finally make a mixer. We will definitely need a mixer. He will need a whisk. Everything seems to be simple. Yes, we are trying to skip exactly here. It took 3 people to sleep. Now another person came in and rounded up to 4. It's been even 5. In short, it's a tin. That's it. We finally get a mechanical mixer. I will place it somewhere here, but how to power it is a good question. So, we should think about it. Look, it will need at least the speed of this crusher, so it will need to be placed somewhere here. Let's try to train a lot of gears here. Oh, not so, it should be. By the way, it will be necessary to make this one for yourself. What is it called? The key. Exactly, so that it was convenient to spin here. That's one time, then we need to put it here now. Okay, well, then we'll put another one of these things here, and we'll put it right here. And now we finally have it working. Yes, of course, everything in one place is not very beautiful, but in principle it closes each other and will go shorter. I'm going to put a bowl here now. So the bowl, in my opinion, is being made like a trolley. Ladies, great, and that's it. Now, by the way, it will probably be necessary to make a portal to hell so that you can already drive there and take yourself there, and frith into such a trap, into his cage, to make brass here. But it probably won't be today, because it will be necessary to get more diamonds, a diamond pickaxe. In short, it's all quite a long time. So, alright, let's take our assignment then. Here's a look we've completed. We are given a cup here. Oh, it was a fail. Okay, later, I think that we will still need it, and it will be necessary to make these things as well. Copper we can, gold. No, we don't seem to have any gold at all. Ladies, there's no gold at all. So let's break it down. Oh, by the way, I want a drill like this. Is it expensive at all for crafting? Here we will have iron and brass. Brass, of course it is. It's unpleasant. All right, and we can also make a saw. Let's make a saw too. Why not? 3 plates of iron and also a case. Okay, let's do it. By the way, we could probably even speed up all the mechanisms in general with the help of such a thing, that is, a large gear, also a small one. But in principle, okay, I think that there it would have already come to overload. But I made iron sheets. Let's lay it out like this, and then like I forgot, like this, and like this in my opinion. Oh yes, there is a mechanical saw. Now we take the achievements. Oh no, look, we are given 4 types of tree. Unfortunately there is no dark oak there. I wanted to make myself, as I have already said, such a beautiful entrance made of dark oak, but in principle it's fine. So it is. Then, we have another task opening up. We need 64 oaks and 8 mechanical saws. More wood. Yes, a lot. But look, by the way, another mechanical crafter is given here. By the way, here's another thing about efficient energy sources. This can be done by a windmill bearing, because with it, you can make really very powerful energy, and then accelerate it even with the help of gears. And maybe it will even be very effective. It will probably have to be tried. Let's now perform the achievement just the same on this windmill. It will be necessary to make it, and also, for white sails. I think that yes, it's generally simple. Look, hi, everyone gets their gift. This is wool, as many as 16 pieces and 4 more. Slime, quite useful by the way. So where would I put it all? In. Something is stuffed, great. We take our slime, and let's try to install this fan somewhere. More precisely, not a fan, but a mill. Or maybe somewhere. Listen, maybe even somewhere, and instead of these wheels here, although I think they will also be useful to us now. So we can somewhere right here. Although you know, it's probably best to make this mill separate, so that it's beautiful. So look, I have a little bit of resources. I think there won't be enough of them, but we can try. And I don't have much space here, everything is overgrown with forest here. Yes, of course, I don't even know where it can be done. Could it be there? Look, we have a place here in principle, so we can try now. In short, about this kind of terrain has been cleared here, and I think that this will be enough for a mill. Here I will just install it. To be honest, I do not know what size to make it, but it will most likely have to be made of some kind of ladder, so that I can climb in the middle like that, or somewhere on the side. Let's start building in short then. Well, somewhere here. Yes, that was asymmetric. Then we will make everything beautiful in general. And in short, about like this, we will have a mill here. I will probably make 2 more blocks here, and later I will narrow it down. I'll make a kind of such a pike. So here, I will probably have walls made of ordinary oak, for the time being, because we don't have a normal amount of resources. So we will have to be content with what we have. And probably here I will have such a ladder, with the help of which I will climb up and build this whole mill further, or carry out some technical work. I think that it should be made somewhere about 10 blocks high, or even a little bigger, and this bearing should already be installed there, and I will probably make such white sails there. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to visit this server, because there is a link to this assembly, as well as to the IP in the description. Be sure to subscribe, like, write comments, and also click on the bell,